Okay, hello. Um, it's been a while since I've talked in front of the camera, and I'm shirtless. Uh, this is a really, really, really new environment again because this is in not really in my PC setup, and this is just my phone again. This is taking me back more like 8 years or so since I've done like this kind of vlog, or it's all some spontaneous, and it's just all in the thoughts of my head. And I've done a lot of drafts of vlogs like throughout the years of like when I was going through it, like senior year of high school. That was a lot. That was a lot of. Those were a lot of vlogs of drafts that I deleted because, well, my mind, my train of thought whenever I vlog these kinds of things is always a very good reflection of who I am, like at that current point of time, and how I am. So I kind of like went on tangents there and like a really off topic. But now, first off, I would like to say that school has been amazing. It has been the best change of my life since like 3 years already, because a lot has changed, a lot is happening. Especially just recently, I've met with the club, the organization that I joined. It was a very, very fun experience, and I stayed up like 10, 9, 6, 7. I stayed up like 9 hours, 8 hours, something like that, 8 or 9 hours in campus, just hanging out with the people in the organization. That is insane. Like, if I was to like to tell that to myself, like even like a year ago or like 2 years ago, just even recently, is like I'll be saying like, yo, you are going to stay on campus for 8 to 9 hours, just solely talking, I mind you. Sorry, I still have a cough. But yeah, to think that I would spend 8 to 9 hours, nearing 10 hours already, but I needed to go home. And people already went home, so yeah. If I was told that I would be talking like at that amount of hours, I would like, what have I done? Like, what happened? What changed? Like, who am I? Is that even my future? Like, did I even like make a mistake on like this? That ain't my future, bro. But it literally did happen. What's sad is that I didn't, because it was all just in the spurs of the moment. I didn't get much to like take pictures, because I take pictures when there's downtime, but there was not a lot of downtime to be able to like take pictures. And even if but like the early downtimes that I was able to like observe in the room, like the atmosphere, it was just pretty chill. I was like using it to like, just be around the people, which is more my style, even if people aren't there, or I mean like even if like people aren't talking to me, just like being with them physically is like already spending time with them. And for me, of course, not everybody like thinks that and like would agree with that sentiment, but it makes sense. So at least I think so too, so whatever. But yeah, I met a lot of nice and wonderful and interesting people, and like they're all in that same uh, set of adjectives: nice, interesting, and wonderful people. There you go. It's been like, and second of all, it's been a really really good amount of pressure that I've been getting. It's not like overwhelmingly like crushing that I'm like dying, you know, and I'm not in back into the state of like using. I'm not really relying on self-deprecating jokes as my humor personality or something. I've kind of you should grow out of it, you know, because it's just really bad for your mental or something. Well, also, yeah, I've changed my perspective on that, on my mental and stuff. It's been really good. Yeah, anyway, back to the point. Nothing feels rushed. You know, everything is pacing, everything is pressuring me to do the things that I want, the things that I also need to do, just the right way. It's pushing all the right buttons. Granted, it's only been like not even half. It's only been like a third, nearing a third of the school year, my school year, my first year, and it's all just very nice to cool down, you know, and like maximize the opportunity to just go all out, and the available free time that I have, you know, making clubs, going in clubs, and talking to people. Also, I've been able to tackle things in a more orderly manner, such as like my tasks, my submissions. I've been able to do them, even if we have this slight forgive me a slight delay or like procrastination and resulting in cramming. We're still able to get bounced back from it, and we handle it much better than we did cram, than how we crammed, than how I crammed. I don't know, saying we, than how I crammed way before. So that is really fun. So everything is like happening. So much is happening, but it's like happening all at the right time. I like it, except for my love life, which is I don't even want to talk about it. But moving on from that, last thing that I want to talk about is I've been doing good, and a lot of things that I have changed that really is not like me, and me is me right now. Me is me right now. Me is not me then now. Me now. Me not then. Me now. What I'm trying to say is that the identity crisis that I have constantly experienced, like, say like in high school, middle school. In middle school, the identity crisis that I had was so like really bad that, you know, it just really took a toll on me. And now, you know, I've kind of had like the self-respect to just like walk away from people if they don't want me and stuff. And I've also learned to be my best friend, which is like all like the common sentiments and all of the common stuff that a lot of like lifestyle and motivational people say. But now that I get like the essence of it, it really does make sense to just like, you know, those words that they say. I get why they're saying it now. I get it now, you know. But even though I've heard those types of advice like so many times, so long ago, it's kind of just like a thing that you can just say, but you can't like help other people do it. It's kind of a thing that you have to make them experience, but you can't make them experience it. They have to experience it themselves in order to get that sentiment. So yeah, I can't say that. You can't just say, you can't you still sorry, you still can't say that as a word of advice to people. You still can't preach it to people around you, but it is a sentiment that rings so much truth inside it. I have my cat here beside me. He is not moving, and you know, I've been very active now, not in a sense that like, oh, I'm extroverted. No, if anything, I'm still the introverted mess that I am, but I am more capable of socializing ever than before. I am a new man. I'm a new man. I still can't do voice impressions yet because my voice is still fried, and I will cough if I do a voice impression, because I need like that projection in front of my throat, which I don't have right now because I have a cough and a cold. It's flu season right now, so remember, take your medicine, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.